Greeting, friends. Welcome. Welcome to the Holy Land. Thank you, Pastor Johan, for inviting me to be with your friends on your tour to the Holy Land. And I believe you are crossing the Jordan, or you have crossed the Jordan already. And I'm excited to take part in this journey with you, even though I'm not there in person. But as much as Pastor Johan shared with me about you, I feel like I know you. My name is Tass Saada. I'm the author of Once an Arafat Man and book The Mind of Terror. And I apologize for not being there in person to receive you. I bring you greetings from the Holy Land of the Ozarks of Missouri. This is what you are looking at, the Lake of the Ozarks right behind me here. And that's where I am preaching this morning and tonight at a church in the Ozarks. It's exciting for me to welcome you to the Holy Land and to share with you a little bit about my background as a Palestinian Muslim, and originally gave my heart to Jesus back 26 years ago, and my life was never the same since. My heart changed from hating Jews to loving them passionately, and loving Israel and believing in the state of Israel. And while you are touring the land and you are meeting and visiting with so many people, Arabs and Jews, both alike. Sometimes you can't tell the difference. So I just want to advise you to be careful, thinking you are talking to a Jew and you turn out talking to an Arab. There are many Arabs and many workers within hotels and restaurants that are Palestinians. And Muslims. And just to give you a short testimony about my life, 45 years ago, when I came to Kansas City, and I met an American man while I was working at a busboy at a French restaurant. And it was my first job and the first customer I was reaching out to. And I was so nervous, my hands were shaking because it was my first time doing that kind of work. And Charlie, the man that led me to the Lord eventually 19 years later, thanked me for taking his dirty dish away. And friends, that began a relationship with Charlie that eventually led to leading me to the kingdom. You never know how God uses you and the words you speak to touch the heart of somebody, of a person in the Holy Land as you walk through the Holy Land. And whether it's an Arab or a Jew, you never know how you're going to touch their life. And so I want to encourage you to be mindful and to be alert to the people around you and who you're dealing with, and how God might speak a word to the life of these people and change them. A lot of times God uses angels that he sends to touch people. My nanny, when I was 7 to 10 years old in Saudi Arabia, took care of me. And when I was speaking to a light that was speaking to me and said, "I am Jesus, I am the way, the truth, and the life," next to that light was 2 hands in the air like this with the cross tattooed. When I saw those hands, I knew exactly whose hands were those. Those were the hands of my nanny. The Lord was showing me her hands to remind me that he sent her to me as an angel to plant a seed of hope in my heart. And when my dad sent her away when I was 10 years old, she watered that seed with her prayers. So, friends, as you walk through the land, as you meet many different people, plant seeds. Plant seeds and take names of those people you connect with, and pray for them. Water that seed that you plant in their hearts with your prayers. You never know when the Lord will send the harvester to harvest that, and you have taken a part in planting that seed. So be encouraged, enjoy it, and I'm glad you are going to the Holy Land. If you haven't been to the Holy Land before, and this is your first time, your faith is now being complete. Just kidding. But it